Hello everyone, and welcome back, once again, to Darkwood. Sorry it's been so long between parts. I'm probably going to record 2 or maybe even 3 within the next day or 2, just so that I'll have them to edit. So after this, I actually expect that the next few parts will come much more quickly. I know I've talked about moving to a live format, but it's all just because I feel really bad about how long you guys have to wait between episodes. Anyway, as I talked about at the end of the previous part, I now find myself in a position where I'm not really thinking so much about progression. I'm thinking a lot more about upgrades. And what some of you said to me is that this shovel will be my best friend if I throw a few upgrades onto it. So let's take a look at what upgrades are available. Now what can we do? I can sharpen it using pretty readily available materials. I can also increase its durability using slightly less available materials, but it's something I can do. Yeah. These are all things that I can do. I can't wait to test this thing out. But I do have the immediate ability now to sharpen and do even more damage than it would have otherwise. I can also... If I can get my hands on more scrap metal, I can increase the durability as well, which I'm sure is something I'm going to want to do. Actually, wait, I've just taken notice. Upgrades 1 of 2. Can I only upgrade it twice? I'm actually probably going to want to go for the better materials. If I want to repair it, what'll that cost? Boards and scrap metal, so not too bad. I think I'll probably go for just the first tier of weapon durability. Yeah, we still got plenty of fuel. I'm thinking about making this my new base, at least for the time being. Reason being, if something enters one room, I can just kind of slink into the other one. And you know, if I'm in here and this door opens out this way, I can kind of just wedge myself in this corner and be ready to whack whatever it is in the back of the head. So that could be useful. Now I do notice, though... Oh, don't think I don't notice that the sofa has been dragged inside. Now, I don't remember if I cut the segment where I did this, but I actually dragged the sofa over the hole in the wall when I first came here. But yeah, I actually lost a lot of materials to damaged structures in that main house. So I'm a little bit torn on where I should stay. I mean, it seems counterintuitive to live in the generator house. Where are you at, doggo? I want to test my new shovel on you. Oh, there you are. Yep, this way, bud. Come on, come hop the fence. Come hop the fence. Smack. Oh, that is much better. That is much, much better. Still not sure what it is we do with this chicken head. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to start carrying pills on me, because that's something that I can use to heal in combat because of its fast speed. I'll keep the bandages back home. See, that's the thing about this game, is that it's all about the curiosity. Whenever I have some weird kind of novelty item, I feel like holding on to it because I feel like maybe it'll have some kind of significance later. Of course, I have no way of knowing if that's really the case. I suppose let's just head for the Wolfman's camp in the southeast and see if we can't learn anything more along the way. Hopefully we'll come across some chests or something to try and look for later when I have some lockpicks. Because I actually haven't made very much progress when it comes to exploring this area. That's the thing in this game, is that... Where are you? I mean you no harm. Nope. Mean you no harm, mean you no harm, mean you no harm. Psych, I meant you a lot of harm. Yeah, this is definitely serving me much, much better. Bottle and a rag. I'm definitely having a much, much better time of it now that I have this thing. A fallen tree. Its bark looks partially chewed up. Is there something I can do with that? Shut up, phone. Yeah, holding down left click didn't seem to do anything with that, and I've noticed a lot of this forest floor is poison mushrooms. I gotta be very, very careful when I'm navigating this area. Now, are you the one that I killed before? Yes. Yes, you are. I just need to keep heading down and to the right. I think I just heard a dog get hurt. Was that you that did that? Don't think I didn't see you come into frame. Yeah, that's right. Over here. Come on. Come on, I'm ready. Smack. Oh, that was a one-hit kill. Oh, you guys weren't kidding when you said that the shovel would become my new best friend. Compare that to how horribly I was doing before with the wooden board. Friendship ended with wooden board, now shovel is my new best friend. That looks like an awful lot like a bloodstain on the ground. Oh, where am I? It seems like I've hit the wall. I've got to be getting close, right? It looks like... Yes, we made it! I can smell your stench from far away, too, Wolfman. I hope you don't mind if I rifle through your stuff. Actually, I'm going to exercise some caution in that regard. I feel like this is a game that might punish the murder hobo style of playthrough. I barely believe my beautiful eyes. They are quite pretty. You made it. I need to admit, you're a quite resourceful piece of meat. The wolf smiles, revealing a row of sharp teeth. Time to get to the specifics. Follow the path located in the southwestern edge of the Silent Forest. You'll get to a village where you'll find a hag who reeks of chickens. Talk to her. Maybe you'll learn something interesting. A hag who reeks of chickens. Be on your guard, comrade. Don't let her deceive you with that kind of face of hers. The selfish is keeping something that does not belong to her behind the locked door in her house. Something I'm after. Bring me the key to that door, and I'll tell you where to find the thing you lost. Is it fair, comrade? A key for a key? Good. Now take off. Get to work. A woman who reeks of chickens. I'll definitely be bringing the chicken head along for that visit. Gossip. Well, looks like no one else will enlighten you. Listen. The inhabitants of our lovely village hold many, many secrets. Treasures they do not wish to share with anyone. Those selfish, deceitful wretches. They think they're superior. Because they have human gobs. They treat us like lepers. But you know what? Frick them. We're buddies, aren't we? And them. They deserve to be punished, meat. The wolf moves closer to me. Hear that squealing? It's one of their secrets. The wolf grins, listening to the distant sound with great relish. Find that pig shed, meat. Make that squealing stop and the treasure will be yours. Oh, how absolutely delightfully cryptic. I feel like with that dialogue, I mean, I talked before about just how zesty the flavor text is in this game. But I love how that expanded upon the world while making me even more curious about what's in it. Alright, while I'm here, I might as well see what you've got for sale. It's mostly all the same old stuff. I don't really need any of this right now. Not that I could afford it anyway. Although it may be worthwhile to sell the board. I know at the very least I have another one that I can sell, but I think this is the upgraded one. If anything, I'll want to sell the unupgraded one. Alright. The mission that you want me to embark upon sounds kind of dangerous, so for now I'm just going to keep my exploring up. I've also noticed that even without the upgrades, things seem quite a bit more durable than the wooden board. That says corpse, but you don't look dead. Disarm. What does disarm do? Ow! I don't feel like I was successful in the disarming. I'm poisoned, and my sight is worse. Okay, well, it looks like I'm chilling with the Wolfman for a little while longer. I wonder if that person was overtaken with the poisonous mushroom spores. This is going to be a job for the Well of Life. I don't want to waste my pills on this. The day is still young, too. Also, sorry if you occasionally hear like a loud whistle. Also, sorry if you occasionally hear like a loud whistling in the background. That's when my floors were redone back in December, I moved my desk over to the window, and it certainly makes for some spooky and atmospheric nights, but it also means that when the wind is howling like this, smack, ow! The game lagged a little bit before you got to me, and it's making it hard. Oh, come on! The game would, like, drop frames right before I took a swing each time. I have to run all the way back down there? I hope this doesn't start a new day. Where are you? You're fighting each other. Dibs on the corpses. Oh, the dog won that round. Dog will not win the next round, though. I gotta remember to start swinging earlier. More of you. How many things are in this forest? And more importantly, can I kill you all like I did in the previous place? I want to sprint to save time, but I don't really feel like I have, I don't really feel like I have the luxury of doing that when there's so many poisonous mushrooms about. But if I just keep down and to the right, I should come upon where I was before. Now, is this? Yes, this is the clearing with the dead elk. That's what it's all about. I've got to keep attention not only to my space on the map, but also to the kind of visual landmarks that I can use to navigate. Here's the Wolfman. I came up through here, and there's my stuff. Now, did I get everything back? I'm honestly not sure. I think you guys told me that this should be everything. And it seems like we're still the same day. Okay. So not too much of a penalty. I believe death is the primary thing that gets affected by the higher difficulties, if I remember correctly. Oh, it is so dark in these dense woods. Found a crate. Is this Piotrek's house? This was put on my map by the figure on the ground outside of the Southern Pass entrance. Can I repair this as well? No, I can't. I love how you can come across what are clearly the remains of former safe houses. It makes the area feel so much more lived in, even if I am the only one that's actively moving about. It makes it seem like at one time there were other survivors. I suppose not all of them are inactive. There's also still the one that we couldn't get into in the dry meadow. I'm sorry, I'm struggling with my words right now. This place looks like a scrap metal warehouse. The walls are covered with fungus and spider webs. It's very stuffy in here. I don't like this. I don't like this at all. Also, I'm gonna have to start crafting some of these rags. I have so many of them. And I get so nervous when one of these things takes so long to open. Postcard with a portrait of a man. Someone has penned a caption on it. 1961. The sky is dark, and the earth blue. Remnants of the old world. Okay, well, I need that tape. I know that much. I smell rosin. Locked. I need a key. Who's there? I'm not coming out until the beast lurking in my garage is gone. Do I have time for this? Well, I have a Molotov. Oh, I feel so unprepared for this whole area. Beast in the garage. Is it just gonna be a dog? Because I feel like I can handle a dog. Heavy smell of gasoline in the air. Maybe the Molotov isn't the good insurance policy that I thought it was. What is that in the corner? Some kind of writhing fungus? If the other house is anything to go by, I can maybe burn that away with a Molotov, but like I said, maybe tossing one in here isn't such a good idea. Gasoline. We don't quite need that right now, enough to give up inventory space, but look, we don't need the stones, right? I'll take the gas. What can I put down? What don't I really need? I suppose I haven't found a use for rope yet, so I'll put that down and take the alcohol. Unfortunately, I don't have a space for the matches. Actually, wait. Can I use the matches themselves to light something? I feel like one of you might have said something to that effect at one point. Toss. I can throw them, but it doesn't seem to quite work that way. That's sad. Unless I'm doing it incorrectly. There might be a different way you're supposed to do it. I know, lightning. I know this is a dark and stormy, scary time. Alright. I guess I'll just bite the bullet since I did just get some alcohol. Run, 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 run. Okay, that didn't explode as I expected it to. But now I have nothing to fight what's inside. Oh, never mind, you fought yourself for me. Oh, please just die. That would be grand. I gotta remember to swing earlier. I know this thing has the reach, but I'm so used to doing it the wrong way at this point. I haven't even been encountering the big dogs. I've just been encountering the little guys that I'm used to, but I'm doing so poorly against them. What's our prize here? A toolbox! Oh, I'm getting such good loot here. A blueprint for what appears to be a rocket ship. The remains of which, I guess, is what I saw outside. Okay, well, I'll take the nails, and I would definitely like the toolbox more than the rag. Definitely, definitely, definitely. Which means I can actually take the rags with me. Yeah, that means that I can upgrade the workbench again. Get more gas as well, but I don't really seem to have time for that at the moment. I can at least top off what I have. Okay, we're well on our way. We're well on our way to getting ourselves upgraded. It's just that the concerning thing is that I'm no closer to figuring out how best to fortify my house. I still have not gotten that down yet. Alright, gotta run, run, run. And cry wee, wee, wee all the way home. One of these days, that thing's gonna swallow me up. If I try to hole up in here, I would have to be exclusively in the generator room, because This hole, even if I barricade those windows, this hole in the wall is still open and it's going to let light out. Of course, it doesn't matter so much if they come into here. Still can't get into there. Alright, let's see what we can do, and I guess I'll just think on my feet. So to upgrade the workshop... What is that? That looks like some kind of, like, gas pump. But once I do get it, then I can start getting into some more useful weapons and such. I feel like I also need to make some armor, too, because look, it has... All it needs is rags, which I have 1,000,000 of, and just a single shell, which I can get from the bugs at the house at the, I guess, northern pass now. Alright, the time has come where I'm gonna have to make a decision. And I think that decision is gonna be remaining in my room. I don't think I have time to drag the lamp around. But I'm gonna do something a little bit differently this time. I'm gonna drag the lamp into the opposite room so that I don't put so much light outside. I'm going to repair the doorway. Yeah, I feel like this will be a good room to hole up in. I'll put it right here so that I'll have a little gap so that I can see something that comes around the corner and have time to smack-a-dack it with my shovel. We'll put bear traps in front of the window and the door, or maybe just the door. I think with the shovel, I can hold it now. I think I have the means to do this. Because look, I was pretty close last night. If I hadn't been attacked so many times in quick succession, I think I would have been alright. What does it take to repair the shovel? Yeah, just 1 plank. Which I should probably really quickly make some more. I don't know if I have time. Alright, I don't have time to make more planks. Let's turn the Jenny on. Should be plenty of fuel in there. Actually, let me double check to make sure there's plenty of fuel in there. I would hate for that to be what kills me on my first potentially moderately successful night. Let's close that door. And we are going to place a single bear trap in front of the door. Night has fallen. It's too late to go place some meat outside now. What sucks is I'm going to lose the scrap metal from disarming that, but I feel like I need that head start on whatever the first thing through that door is. I will have some pills on me, which is something that I really should have been doing from the start. Actually, I already have them on, but we'll quick slot them. And you know what? I'm not going to be using the flashlight. Let's put the board so that I have a quick weapon to switch to. I mean, that's what it's going to come down to, is in the middle of a fight, I don't want to be scrambling around with inventories trying to figure things out at the last minute. I feel like I was doing a lot of that the last couple nights, and that's not really what I need. I see somebody walking around outside. I'm just going to get away from the window. In the ready position. And we'll just wait. You know, I'll take a moment to note this. Shut up. I do not have time for anything of the sort. In the last episode, I expressed concern with the idea of death not really having any value. I still, nonetheless, feel really tense right now. I couldn't answer the door even if I wanted. I'm just so curious at the knock. And early on in the series, someone told me not to fear a knock at the door, that I might get a present if I open it. Now you may have just been trolling me. Or maybe I really should have opened that door. What are you? What are you? You're expanding. You're expanding. No, I just got the attention of you. Oh, thanks a lot, Mass. You've ruined my what turned out to be actually a pretty good hiding spot. Are you gonna stop banging on that window? That would be excellent. It's like everything is... It's like everything is moving toward... Oh, it's growing bigger! What am I supposed to do about that? What can I do? Yes, kill that guy, please. Kill him. No. No! No! No, come on! That is totally unfair! Come on, I'm stuck in the corner. I'm dead. What was I supposed to do about that? It denied me access to that side of... Look, part of this could just be, like, the misfortune of random events. But it denied me access to this whole side of the room, forcing me into this corner, and then I couldn't go back to the light. So what was I supposed to do about that? Alright, I just made a bunch of bandages to get rid of the, to get rid of some rags. Really having trouble with the inventory now. I'm going to continue buying all the scrap metal I can from you, and this is going to be a real problem if I don't start gaining some reputation for surviving the night. Alright, the strat for next time I see that thing is I'm going to try a Molotov. Now moving in a second lamp closer to the opposite side of the room. Which is not what I wanted, because now that'll probably be visible from out there, but all things considered, it's kind of the only option. Now the plan for today is going to be, I'm going to sell one of these boards and open that crate, and maybe see what that guy in the other room has to say, the one who's locked next to the garage. Yeah, the Matador thing is starting to work a lot better now. Let's just run back and put that in the old furnace. Boards, which we can use to repair the shovel. Yeah, here we go. Let's use our lockpick. Unlocked. And we get pellet gun ammo. Well, I don't have any pellet gun, but maybe it's valuable. Alright, I'm gonna sell you the board with nails. I don't need that anymore. The pellet gun ammo, value 5. And I'll hold on to it just to see what that is. You know, approaching from the north, I'm now realizing there's all kinds of barricades around this place. Man, why don't I build some of these? It would certainly be helpful to limit the direction all these monstrosities can come at me from. Alright, I've eliminated the creature in your garage. What do you want from me? Also, if you were capable of building all this, I feel like you probably could have done it yourself. Piotrek. You just look like the bike man's brother or something. Yeah, it's a nice hat. Oops. I didn't hear you come in. The boy's eyes are wandering around the room. I found this wiggly metal thing yesterday. It was laying there in the grass. I don't like grass. It's so slippery and it tickles your feet and it gets everywhere. Rather than grass, I would prefer these metal wigglies, yes. The metal antennas on his whirly hat suddenly start vibrating. Do you have any metal wigglies? Unfortunately, I don't. Okay, but I'll definitely be sure to see what you have to say about this stuff. I haven't slept a wink today. The whole night I thought about that large metal cover from the tractor. It's such a beautiful cover. Ideal cover, no doubts about that. I mean, almost, because I would need to bend it a bit with a screwdriver, and it will shield me From the space dust, that is. Piotrek suddenly becomes sad. Space dust. Space dust is everywhere. Now that sounds like an insane rant, but in the absence of anything else, maybe there's some truth to that to explain what's going on here. Oh, I have one too. It's such a beautiful photograph. I had one just like this. I melted into a perfect little ball, shaped like the moon. I melt everything plastic into moons. Piotrek suddenly becomes excited. And have you seen my vehicle? It's ready. Well, almost ready. Just a couple of parts missing. I'll need to find them and repair the casing. The one from the spring that fell off recently, when I was entering the cockpit and hit my head and it, well, fell off. I thought I was flying, but it was just that the lights went off. We've got ourselves a mad inventor. These are the blueprints for my space rocket. Almost ready. I broke down a whole tractor to build it, but I'm missing several parts. Several very important parts. For example, a shiny little mirror, and this rectangular box with wires, and the boy suddenly becomes lost in thought. If only I had more tractors, I would definitely go to space. Well, one thing we've learned recently is that tractors can at least beat a tank. You won't be able to make it home via this road. You should build a rocket. You know, I'm kinda on Team Rocket at this point. Ah, I can use your workbench as well. That's nice of you. Okay, well, I'll leave you to it for now. You stay safe, alright? I treasure the non-malicious inhabitants of this forest. Something that I'm starting to think about even more now is I feel like this area, more than the previous part, is introducing chests and stuff that clearly belong to people. Like several in here and one in the Wolfman's camp. Like, there's no way it can be acceptable for me to just loot those, right? Like, they must have some negative opinion of me for doing that. Alright, I unfortunately have to end this part sooner rather than later. So once more, I'm going to attempt to survive the night. Same deal as before, it's just that now we have 2 lights. Tonight, I'm probably going to keep my flashlight on me, or maybe the lantern. The lantern might be a better idea. Just in case the lights go out, and I have to wait a little bit longer than I'd like. You know, I think a pretty good use of my time might actually be to head over to the northern pass, right? And see if I can't slap one of those bugs and get myself some armor. I feel like that would be really, really helpful right about now. Slap, yes. More of you. Any more? No. The bodies are the ones that I've killed. They remain persistent. Okay, where's your body? One shell. And you are much more valuable to me as armor than you are as reputation. I'll be getting plenty of that if I can survive a night. I feel like I'm hurting for resources, and the main reason for that is because I've been dying so much. So I need to survive. I don't think I've survived a single night in this side of the forest yet, and that's kind of frustrating to me because I feel like there was a bit of a difficulty curve in getting used to the previous area, the dry meadow. And I feel like this area has been more of a difficulty wall. I mean, I have not survived a single night yet. Like, it hasn't even been close. And that's a pretty big jump from being mostly okay every night prior to this. Let's just push all in front of this. It doesn't really feel very heavy, but I don't know. Maybe that'll make things a little bit safer. I don't freaking know. Now I'm wondering if I should go for a bear trap just in front of the door, or a bear trap both in front of the door and the window. If I put one in front of the window, that can stay. But if I put one in front of the door, that's going to have to be dismantled every night. Might also be worth it to make it so that attacks use less stamina. Although I feel like stamina isn't the real problem with the shovel. I feel like the problem is the time to attack. I do get a middle click. Maybe I should be using that more often. Ah, so close. I could totally have the armor if I could upgrade the workshop, and I could totally upgrade the workshop if I had whatever that thing is. Like I said, it looks to me like some kind of gas pump. Alright. One more attempt to survive the night in this house. I'll try. Actually, I wonder if opening the door doesn't trigger the bear trap. If this opens inward, will that trigger it and make it so that it doesn't hit whatever comes through? I would hope not. Let's grab some of the magic pills. Yeah, no, that was absolutely unhelpful. Come on. Ow, move, come on. No, stop. Yeah, no, it's doing nothing for me. I was hoping I'd get some splash damage on your friend there. Ow, stop. Okay, I'm dead. Why didn't that bear trap work? Well, until I stepped on it. But I don't understand why it didn't get the guys coming through the door. And why they were able to open it. But if you like this video, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more creepy and comfy content. If you have any suggestions for other videos you'd like me to make, the best place to do that is at the Discord, which I will link in the description. And as always, I will see you in the next one. Definitely very open to suggestions here. Honestly, at this point, just tell me what to do, because I don't understand why I went from having such a handle on it to I literally cannot survive 2 hours into the night. Okay, this was going to be the end of the episode, but I can't. I have to survive a night. There's no way I can leave this series for a whole week and hardly make any real progress. Trader, what do you want? So here's what's gonna happen. We're gonna spend the day exploring, and we're not gonna stop until I have survived a night, no matter how long it takes. Now, the goal of that exploring is going to be looking around for something that I can use in the area, and hopefully some kind of clue as to what it is I need to upgrade the workbench, because I could definitely use that armor. So let's just head straight west and find out what's... Ow! I wasn't even looking at the screen anymore. I need to wake up. I dragged myself out of bed to play this. That's literally how annoyed I was that I didn't make any progress. Ah, the pig shed. This is the place the Wolfman told me about. I don't really feel like I should be making a move on this place just yet. But then again, you know, it's right here. I can go back, I can get my free heal. You are not really a corpse, so I'm gonna learn my lesson from the guy over by the wolf's camp. Okay, day 17. The wolf's offer. The wolf has asked me to bring him the key to the locked room in the house of the hag that reeks of chickens. In exchange for this favor, he will help me retrieve my key. A key for a key. Seems quite fair. I shall find the hag in the village in the southwestern edge of the Silent Forest. Wait, it said southwestern. maybe the pig shed isn't the same place. I think that might be something that, that the other guy mentioned. Alright, let's get ourselves inside. Can grab some more boards if need be. That's blood. Pig heads? By the look and smell of these dismembered heads, it seems they've been here for quite some time. Maybe this place is abandoned? Based on what we just heard, that sounds like wishful thinking. Lever. I don't think I want to pull that just yet. Hello? Get out of here, freak. Will do. Honestly, I'm still quite intimidated by this part of the forest. I can grab your boards and your nails. I'm not going to do that just yet because I still have some logs and such, but at least if I want to go looting, I know where to look. What's making all those noises inside this larger shack? This door seems to be barricaded. Okay, how do I make my way around to you then? Oh, there's a live pig in the yard. Oh, and there's more buildings. This is like a whole settlement. Proceeding with caution. Oh, there's a blood stain right in front of the door. Did somebody else try to enter and wasn't so fortunate as me so far? Let's grab some of those mushrooms. I wonder if those mushrooms grow on corpses. Hello, Piggy. I told you he had it coming. She loved that pig and she ate him. She wouldn't have eaten him if I hadn't cut the cables. How didn't he get electrocuted? Who's going to feed it now? It's the only sow in the village. We'll starve if it dies. Maybe I can offer my assistance? Who goes there? You know, you guys really aren't ad-friendly. Get out of here or we'll break your legs. Or me-friendly. Okay, I'll take my business elsewhere. Seems I don't have anything to do here for the moment. Who are you? Don't come any closer. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and assume that I am not welcome in this village. That the locals do not want me here, do not require my assistance, and do not wish to see me. And that any further incursions will have to be done with the utmost stealth And possibly violence. Hello, Savage. I'm in the mood to kill some stuff. Get over here. Nope, you're gonna have to come to me. Nope. Ow! I hate how long it takes to charge up an attack, because I just can't time it right. Alright, wire. Maybe I can give that to Piotrek. Hello, rabbit. Nope, get over here. Get over here. It's a really good idea, I think, to kill things during the day, because if they don't respawn, then that gives me more free reign to wander about, without having to worry about being attacked by the horrors of these woods. Smack! There's more of you. More wire. Now I'm kind of torn on giving this stuff to Piotrek, because I don't know if it actually gets me anything. And also, I can use these to make lockpicks. Okay, there's at least 2 more, I think. Ow! You have way more reach than I do. Alright. I'm a little faster, but you have more reach. I don't have anywhere to store all this stuff. I'm not even going to bother with the rag. What I am going to do is finally take the advice of using the glass bottle to break on the ground. I'll probably use that as an impromptu trap, because I don't really have the metal to be constantly making, what do you call it, bear traps anymore. Alright, we'll put back the stones and take... I keep finding these batteries that allegedly have 0 value. I really don't know what to do with them. I'll probably take the knife to sell. You know, screw it. I have enough glass bottles. I'll leave that here for now. It's all persistent, so it doesn't matter. A wreck of a World War II tank. The question is, how did it end up in here? Well, I suppose it's a Polish forest. It's not totally crazy that it could have been here the entire time. I need to stop thinking of the rise of the Darkwood as the apocalypse of this area. There's many layers to history here, and maybe it would pay to see that. Another one. Come on, bud. I don't fear getting damaged and using up my free heal, because I happen to have... Come on, where'd you go? I happen to have, There we go! Haha, the environment worked you out for me. And as I was gonna say, I happen to have rags for days, so I don't even need to worry about healing. I've been doing some good work today as a savage exterminator. If only I could do so well at night. Its storage is becoming such a huge issue. Do these staffs stack? No, they don't. I just have nowhere to put stuff. Alright, well, let's extract essence from the odd-looking mushroom. Only 95 more essence to go until I get a 3rd dose and gain another ability. Now we have this fabric, very, very valuable fabric, which will enable us to get an inventory or a hotbar upgrade. I think I'm going to go for the hotbar upgrade. There we go. Now what I'm also going to do is use the gas that I found while out and about to completely fuel up the saw. I've been very stingy with the gas, but I have so much of it, and I feel like now that I've hit kind of a wall with resources, what I really need to be doing is kind of converting what I have a lot of into what I don't have a lot of. Right now I have no planks, so we're going to do that. And some of you have even pointed out that surviving the night is actually worth enough to keep buying more gas. So I really have no reason to be stingy in that regard. And what else do we need to do? I'm going to hold on to my wire for now, because I want to see what happens if I show some to Piotrek. By the way, some of you are going to have to fill me in on how that's actually pronounced. And you know what? I think we're also going to finally try scattering meat around the base. Now let's take some meat. We'll put one right here. What else? What else can we do? We'll put one right here. Come on. Over there. Perhaps one over here at the front door. And we'll see how that does for us. I guess we're not really going to have the opportunity to see how well that does for us, though. Now, we're also going to move this lamp back some. Because what I'm thinking now is that having the one lamp, just keeping it in there, in that little inner room, I think that was sound. The only reason it didn't work was because that fungus stuff appeared and kind of removed my safe area, but I think if I have the lamp on me, if I have the lantern on me, it shouldn't matter anymore. So I'm still just going to fall back into there. Do I have the lantern on me? Yes, I do. Okay. And I think you refill it with gasoline. Alright, start the Jenny. Close that door. Run, 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 run. Now what we're going to do this time with regards to the bear trap is, instead of putting it directly in front of the door, we're actually going to put it right here, so that when the door creaks open, in order to pursue that angle, the savages have to walk right in. Now that's a little bit of a dangerous placement, but whatever. Now we're just going to wedge ourselves in that corner, and we'll be ready to equip the lantern. I don't want to equip it now because I assume that it's going to be draining its resources if I equip it. But we're all ready to go with all sorts of weapons. Let's drag you actually to the corner so that anybody that... Shut up. Nope. Oh, come on! There's just not enough space to maneuver and no time to go for a hit. Alright, well, once again, I'm still committed to finishing a night, but I'm going out through that... He didn't even push the stuff out of the way! The problem is there's not really any room to fight in here. I need to be able to dodge around them so that they're staggered. The problem is, if I move with the speed to dodge around them, I don't have time to ready up the attack. Because it just takes so long. Alright, today we are grabbing up all the boards we can. And here's my thing. I'm starting to think that things can flow too freely through this thing. Now, from what we saw in the other part of the forest, they will normally ignore a door or window unless they have some reason to try and break it down. So maybe they just won't wander in as much if I repair these doorways. Let me grab some nails. I may also have to buy some, but I think I have a pretty good stock. The good news is, if I don't leave this area, the trader shouldn't leave. And I traded the knife, so I do still have some reputation to spend. So let's repair this doorway. And we're also going to start barricading these windows. Now, the time killer for today is going to be seeking out that chicken lady in the southwest corner. And on a hunch, I'm bringing with me the chicken head and the red egg. Just by association. And we'll see if that does anything for us. Is there a corpse over there that I can loot? There's something over there. A growling I've not heard before. Oof. Oh, this whole ground is covered in the stuff. Alright, we can disarm the bear trap, get some scrap metal, that's good. That's kind of the most valuable commodity right now. What? Where are you? Well, there's a not quite corpse right there. I think that's one of those big dogs. That crate is locked. Okay, so we found another one. How many of you guys are there? I think there's another one behind you as well. Oh, there's two of you. The enemies are starting to travel in groups now. 3 of them at least. Yeah, I'm out. Screw this. And this is Piotrek's house. Yeah, I should have brought the wire. Would have been nice to see what he has to say about it. Alright, so from here... see, I could hunt the elk, but I feel like it's more valuable to have the scrap metal to make more traps right now, since I'm trying to fortify the house. Alright, you. Over here. Alright, this way. There we go. Smack. 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 I will take those. And I'm going to hold on to the antlers for now because I'm not sure who to give them to. I imagine the most useful thing would be to trade them for whatever I need to upgrade the workbench. And honestly, it does seem like the kind of thing that Piotrek might have in his possession. Right, now, from here... What is that? What does that mean? There are certain elements that... more bugs. I'd imagine you're going to get a lot more dangerous here. Yeah, there's certain elements of the map that don't actually get marked. Okay, there's a dog and a savage. Hopefully, with any luck, they'll run into each other. That's right, fight. Fight, 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 fight. And an elk. Unfortunately, I don't have another bear trap on me. Although I do now have the means to make one, so it's not a total loss as far as... Road to the village. Oh, that's an honest-to-God paved road. It's starting to crumble from the tree roots and erosion, but that is a road. First time I've seen that. It's always interesting when you can start to see the world that the forest grew around. Oh, but we're starting to wander into the dark now. I feel like I shouldn't be doing this. And that's blood. Gutted pig. Oh, it's a gutted pig strung up on a tree. I'm going to take that as a warning and back out of here. I am not supposed to be going this way yet. Certainly not in my state. Alright, so that's the road to the village. Is this the road from the picture? And if so, is that the way that I'm ultimately trying to go? Doug? Where are you? Where are you? Come on. Yeah, matadoring you is definitely the way to go. So that's the thing is, if I'm holding down right click, I kind of just barely make it to the side of an attack. Maybe I'll be able to do it with the savages as well, but it really doesn't feel like I can. Ah! You guys keep sneaking up on me for your huge size. I can't figure out where I am, though. I feel like I've been all over the southwest corner, and I can't find where that chicken lady's hut is. More of you. Getting real tired of you guys, but I think you're in a pack, so I can't really handle you. Silo. What is this? And more importantly, where is this? It's to the west of Piotrek's hut. Can I see inside at all? I can hear something. Maybe some mushrooms that I can pick up? Oh wow, this place is quite large. And it seems like something I'm not really in any state to mess with right now. Oh, rain, go away. Come again another day. The added darkness from the rain makes it so much more difficult to navigate the dense forests. Another savage. And I'm right near my hideout, so I definitely have not cleared my immediate surroundings. Or at least I think I'm near my hideout. No. 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 Oh, come on. Can I maybe lure you over? I need practice with fighting you guys. Or you could just stand there and take it. Yeah, that would actually be ideal. You know, I can also fight with the staff. Maybe that'll be something to try. I mean, I doubt it'll do as much damage as, say, the shovel, but if it's faster, maybe that's more what I need for fighting in this space. Now, we've got to figure out which exit is going to be our primary one that doesn't have a bear trap in front of it. I'm thinking we put one... And the question also is, do we put them on the outside or the inside? Putting them on the inside of doors hasn't really been helping me because they don't tend to walk into it. So I don't know what to do in that regard. I think I have to put them on the outside. Because otherwise they just don't work. But I just do not have the resources to be taking these things down every morning, so I'm going to put one here. And another one right... either here or on the other one. I don't know which I should do or if it makes a difference. And then I'll probably throw some glass down right here. And I'm going to remain huddled in this room right here. Now I have 3 pills on me. I have the lantern. I have the staff and the board with nails if I need something a little faster. I'm going to start the generator a little bit early tonight because I kind of want to get to grips with how the bottle throwing mechanics work. So what I was going to do was toss down some glass right at the threshold to the door here. Boom, that shatters on the ground, and oh, I have to pick it up. I wasn't sure if it was going to last for only a certain length of time. And we're going to drag you to the corner here. And this corner is where we shall linger. We are ready to go. Now, staying in this corner... modifying my strategy should have had more to do with what I'm doing right now. But hopefully now that the house as a whole is a little safer, this room will be safer. This was the time that I lasted the longest. I think this is going to come down to just not being seen. Actually, I was reading online, and it seems like a strategy that some people do is to just take a wardrobe and wedge it in the corner, and if you stay behind it, sometimes they'll just never notice you. But they said that it's not a perfect plan because sometimes random events can kind of throw a wrench in that. Come to think of it, random events threw a wrench in my first night. Or not the first night. The first night, I think, in this video. Remember, this is my second recording session of this kind of ultra-long video. I'm just so determined to survive a night in this episode because I know how frustrating it must be to have to wait a week between parts and then see me not really make that much progress. And we are now in the AM. There's definitely somebody walking about. Somebody's inside. Should I be barricading the doors that I don't want people to use? I don't really have the planks for it at the moment, but I have the means to get more. Hello, bugs. Oh, come on. Nope. Slap. Kill one of the night. How did you get in, actually? Because didn't I put a bear trap in front of that door? Oh, well, thank you for reimbursing me the bottle, I guess. I kind of want... a hole is opened up in the ground. And I don't even know the number for a good exterminator. There's definitely something horrible walking around out there. Most definitely. I could toss that bottle down, but I don't want to make the noise. Now, something that I'm pretty sure does happen, but I can't Shut up. But I can't 100% confirm. I wonder if the swing of my shovel passes through the lamps, because if so, that's actually immensely helpful, because it means I can kind of play Ring Around the Rosie. Nope. I'm not interested in anything you're selling. We don't want any. No solicitors. And other such... Get wrecked. Get wrecked. Man, where are you guys coming from? Come on, 2 more hours. 2 more hours, but I do not like that noise. I think something's just materialized in the other room. For the first time in this hideout, we're hearing the noise of encroaching daylight. Do something good or something bad? Mushrooms, meaning we'll be able to get our next dose. Things are looking up for old me. And we gain 150 trader reputation. Okay, now how did that guy... Oh, he broke down the boards. Alright, well maybe we'll have to put something down outside that window as well, since it's kind of our lifeline. We probably won't need to do that for the other ones in the other parts of the house, but... we did come away, for the first time, with our lives. Hello, I am so glad to see you, bringing us to 344 reputation. We may want to buy some boards, but I think I'll hold that because we can still get some from other places. Now I have to make extra sure to remember that this is the only accessible door. All others lead to bear traps. I just got poisoned somehow, and I'm not really sure how. Wait, am I gonna die? What just happened to me? I just lost, like, all of my health out of nowhere. I'm gonna have to burn my free heal for the day already. I'm not really sure what happened to me. I don't think I stepped on a poison mushroom. It happened again! What's... I don't understand what's happening to me here. Oh. It's happening when I'm inside there. Is this actually what I think it is? Hang on. Does a completely enclosed generator room actually build up emissions inside? That's a detail I didn't expect to see. This game really is reminiscent of Project Zomboid. Okay, I guess I should leave the door open for ventilation. You know, since this stays and I can walk over it with impunity, I should probably break a couple more of these bottles just around the place so that, if nothing else, I'll have the advantage of having taken some health before an enemy gets to me. But for real this time, if you like this video, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more creepy and comfy content. If you have any ideas for other videos you think I should do, the best place to do that will be at the Discord, which I will link in the description. And as always, I will see you in the next one. Also, as always, I am very, very open to advice. We survived the night this time, we seem to have found a viable strategy, but even then, it was only just, so I'm certainly open to any and all suggestions.